Well, at least it showed on the show because the truth came out with Danger, smashed the homies.
Oh my gosh, who does that? Okay, I'll give her the credit. She didn't know that whoever she slept with was friends with Ray. But then again, that was her call and letting her business out there, which is fine. You know, you want to let people know your business like that. I mean, good for her. But I mean, if I were Ray and I'm getting to know my girlfriend and I found out that my girlfriend slept with my homies, no, that's not cool. It's, you know, it's like embarrassing, you know?
Well, she got a real interesting story I'll tell you on Private Frequency. Not gonna get into that here. How the fans can reach out to you?
MySpace, definitely. My fans can reach me on MySpace. What is my MySpace viewer? cocktailvh1@hotmail.com. You can look me up that way. And so my profile is Cocktail from For the Love of Ray J.
And I noticed that you finished school recently. Tell us about that. You got a degree?
I got a degree in social work from California State University of Sacramento. And I'm actually pursuing my master's at UNLV, possibly in the fall. My schedule right now is kind of hectic, so I'm not really sure as far as applying just yet. So I'm hoping to pursue that later, if not sooner. I'm not sure yet. So everything's up in the air.
Are you on the status of Donny Osmond?
What?
Can you walk around in the streets without being mobbed by a bunch of fans?
Yeah. As far as that, I would say that there is at least one person anywhere I go that says, hey, I know you from that show. And that's pretty cool. But it's not like I get mobbed or you're out of that or anything crazy. I think that's silly, you know. It's like I'm a regular person, I'm on TV, so what?
Have you had any crazy encounters from a fan yet?
Yeah, I was actually talking to my friend about that today. I was at work in Las Vegas and I was walking around selling shots. And this girl comes up to me and she's dancing on the dance floor and she points at me and she says, "You're a Cocktail from that show." And I'm nodding my head. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, she's not talking about my shot. She doesn't want to buy anything. She says, oh my God. She's talking to her boyfriend or I don't know who. She runs over, literally French kisses my cheek. Ugh, nasty. But bless her heart, I know she meant well. But that's all she did. It's not like she said hi or gave me a hug. She just like kissed my cheek. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to be mean. I was like, all right. And then I went off to my own thing. So that I would say is like the most odd thing that's happened.
The fans want to know, are you single and available?
That I cannot say. Y'all will just have to stay tuned and see what happens.
We'll have to find out.
We'll have to find out.
And I read that you rescued a dog off the road.
Yes. Well, a couple actually. I'm a huge animal lover. Huge.
That makes two of us.
Huge. I will save a dog before I do a person that's in distress. I mean, that sounds terrible, but I mean, huge animal lover. That particular story, I was going home from school and I was going over the freeway. I was in traffic and there was this dog. It was a terrier, like some kind of terrier dog, and he was running around with no leash. And it was like the busiest time of traffic and I was driving up, I saw him cross, so I almost hit him. I stopped my car, I put the hazard lights on, and I saw traffic coming the opposite way. And he was just running around crazy, so I put my hazard lights on, got out of the car, and I mean, as dangerous as it was for me, I wasn't thinking about myself or my safety, but I got out and luckily the car next to me and the car on the other side stopped as well. And we weren't able to catch the dog because we were running around all over the place. He was just really scared, and he ended up going into the neighborhood. But I drove around for hours and hours, and I finally found him, and he didn't have a leash, so I picked him up and took him to the pound. And I know that sounds terrible too, because when they don't find homes, they get rid of them. But it's better for, I think it's better for him to be in a safe place than for him to like get hurt somewhere or something. But that's my story with that. But there's more stories, like huge. If I see an animal somewhere, like I'll find a home for him or I'll keep him. And back at home, when I was living at home, my mom would hate that. So
you
yeah.
would be living in an animal shelter, 10, 8 dogs at a time?
Yes. Yes. I'm huge. I'm a huge animal lover, and I'm totally against cruelty towards animals.
Like Michael Vick?
I have nothing to say about that man, that bad man, but Michael Vick, he's just one of many people that mistreat animals, and I definitely would love to be a spokesperson for maybe something like PETA or just the SPCA or something, you know, so that would be interesting.
And a good thing about it, even though Bob Barker retired from The Price is Right, Drew Carey still carries out his end quote, help control the pet population is important. It's true.
It's true.
You ever seen a Portuguese water dog?
No.
That's Obama's dog they're about to get.
Who?
That's Obama's pet they're getting for the kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a very beautiful dog.
Oh, I'll have to look that up.
It's a rare breed, so...
Do you have any pets?
No, but I go to the animal shelter every so often.
Yay!
You have any last words to tell the boys and girls out there that are watching?
I want to thank everyone for giving me love and staying tuned and watching the show. Hit me up on MySpace, and I love y'all, and stay tuned, and this isn't the last you'll see of me. Thank you.